Salakia. Continuing on with my bringing out this edification. Satan is working hard right now. He trying to stop this word, but you understand me? Ain't a damn thing gonna stop this word, right? You understand? Continuing on where I left off at, right? Verse 11. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens, right? Right. And they built for Pharaoh, treasured cities, Pithom and Ramses, but the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel. You understand me? They wasn't grieved because of we was causing hate. We were causing chaos and havoc and madness, and you understand me? We were killing all the cattle and things of that nature. That wasn't grieved because we were setting up war, because we were doing anything awful, wicked. Why was they grieved? I'm finna tell you. What the Lord say? Verse 12 again. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. So that's no different than today. Across the four corners of the earth, you blacks, you so-called Negroes, you Israelites, God's chosen people across the planet earth. I ain't talking about you Hamites, right? I ain't talking about you so-called Africans, right? I'm talking about you Negro descent, so-called blacks in America scattered across the four corners of the earth. That's who I'm speaking to. I'm gonna limit it to y'all, and I'm gonna just speak on y'all right now because that's all. That's y'all who I know, y'all who I equate to. Right? So I'm just gonna put that out there. What? Man, go on with this shit. What are you talking about? Slocky. What are you talking about, man? Slocky. Anyway, let me continue reading on. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel. So the more that you get afflicted, the more you get harassed at your job, right? The more you get fired, the more you get whatever the case may be, the more you get told no, the more you get shut out, the more you get shut down, the harder what? You understand me? The harder you going, you understand me? And that's what's afflicting them, because you going hard, right? Because the Lord gave you a spirit of what? Not the Lord didn't give you no spirit of contentment. You get content when you feel like you at your highest state, where you feel like the Lord can no longer take you higher than what you're at. Contentment with the Lord, there is no contentment with the Lord. You understand? And I say that not in a covetous way or a prideful manner, but the Lord can take you higher and higher. There's no limitations to what the Lord can do for you and where the Lord can take you, right? So you're supposed to constantly be striving for, you understand me, new levels, perfection with the Lord. So once you've Salakia, once you feel like you're comfortable, you're not gonna seek the Lord anymore. What I'm trying to say, but us as a people, when we're afflicted, it makes the nations. What does it say in the scripture? Not my own words, but the scriptures. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. So the more you understand me, telling you, this bill due, that bill due. You understand me, taxing you, putting sanctions upon you, things of that nature. The more they on your neck about everything that you got going on, what it say? The more they multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel. Because we multiplied and grew. We grew stronger. Despite the negativity, despite being shot down and gunned down, despite being given false vaccines with mercury in it, despite whatever the children of men, the wicked ass heathen tried to do to us, we grew, we multiplied, we got stronger with the Lord. Because it wasn't of us, but it was of the Lord's power. Right? Verse 13. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. You understand me? So that's what the so-called white man did. He took that page out of the Egyptians' book. You understand me? He said, okay, damn, I remember I remember how they dealt wisely with them in Egypt. Yeah, these definitely are those same niggas. So we must deal wisely with them today. You understand me? We have to oppress them. We have to afflict them. Every damn day we got to make sure there's a new bill in their face, that we can worry them, that we can take them out of this righteous mannerism that they're set in, that we can take them from their Lord, take them from their God, take them from their power, and we can devour them by having them worried, by giving them things to depress them. You understand me? That's how they deal wisely with you, brothers and sisters. By telling them they need car insurance, life insurance, things of that nature, when this is just all a big business. To hell with this big business, man. You're looking at the fall of the nation of America. You understand me? And you're looking at the rise of the nation of Israel. Kwame Yashapa. Right? Read on. Verse 14. And they made their lives bitter. What it say? Verse 14. They made their lives bitter. That's why this is the season of Passover. What's going on right now, brothers and sisters? They're trying to make your lives bitter, right? They're trying to make it hard for you to continue to do all things. They're trying to make it hard for you to eat, trying to make it hard for you to sustain and continue to prosper, continue to endure. You understand me? But none of this will go unnoticed by the Lord, by your strength and your power. The Lord has a great, miraculous, big miracle coming around, right? You have to be aware of all things. Understand something. This so-called virus shutdown, whatever the case may be, this isn't just affecting you and your home. Think about the pregnant women. Think of the things of that nature, the disabled folks, right? Trust me, you're not understanding what's going on, and I'm not going to tell you everything. I'm going to just give you a little something. There's something extra going on that you're not being told, that you can't see right now because your eyes have been dimmed. You understand me? You're being caught up in the damn frenzy of the world, right? But what it say? And they made their lives bitter. That's why the Lord said use bitter herbs. When you're keeping the Passover, bitter herbs. You understand me? Because they made your lives bitter. Right? With hard bondage. With hard bondage. Ever since your birth, they kept their foot on your neck. You understand me? And didn't let it off. So when the tables turn, I tell you, brothers and sisters, and I'm going to remind you again, 24/7, even as the Lord have commanded it, we're going to have them devils slithering. You understand me? That's that serpent going back to his belly in his rightful nature. This animal's going to be on the ground being the beast that he was meant to be. His foot on his neck, he's going to slither around. At least that's how my slave's going to be. Ain't none of them going to be walking. Ain't no walking. Ain't no using your hands. You're going to use your belly as you meant to, you damn animal, you serpent, you beast. My foot is going to literally be on your neck 24/7. Right? If I'm of that number. And in that day, I'm waiting and I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Right? Continue reading on. In mortar and in bricks and in all manner of service in the field. So they had you out there in the field building up their the sanctuaries, their prized possessions, building up whatever they wanted out of you. They had you building it, right? All their service wherein they made them serve was with rigor. That's hard bondage, whipping you, afflicting you constantly. You understand me? This is slavery in the Bible, right? And it's no coincidence that it's drawn around that same time, right? That's what we're coming into, right? The Passover is drawing nigh. You understand me? So what is the so-called animal of the earth trying to do? What are the heathen nations trying to do? Trying to perpetuate that you not keep the Lord's Passover. You understand me? That you don't serve the Lord, but the Lord has got it. He's going to set it to where, look, you're going to serve him, and you're going to serve him pretty soon. And all who won't serve him, burn, goddammit, burn. That's it. You just going to burn with a miracle. With the plagues. Read on. Verse 15. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew wives, and of which the name of the one was Ch1HURRY, in the name of the other Pt4. And he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew woman, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. So what did Pharaoh say? Pharaoh said he wanted all the firstborn sons eradicated, put to death. He was drawing their demise before their birth. You understand me? He already had it in his mind. We're going to deal wisely with them in the mannerism that, you understand me? Ultimately, this was of the Lord's doing, to show you, brothers and sisters, that these are not your people. And in the same mannerism, you're going to see in this day that these are not your people. These are a filthy people. These are abominable people who do human sacrifices, drink blood, things of that nature. You understand me? So I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, right now, it's not what you see that you should be afraid of, but yet that which you cannot see, that which you don't know. You understand me? And I'm not telling you to be afraid of anything but the Lord, because if you right with the Lord, you have nothing to fear. You understand me? They're going to try to deal wisely with you. They might even clip you a couple times, but you understand me? Charge it to the game. The Lord got you. He going to take care of you if you're of that number. Right? So what did he say to the midwife? He said, when you do office of the Hebrew woman and see them upon the stool, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a little woman child, do nothing. So he wanted to slaughter the firstborn son, because he know out of the men comes what? What comes out of a man? The seed. So the man planted seed in the woman, and then what? The Lord gives the increase, whether it be a man or woman. But Pharaoh said, if it be a man, kill him, because I'm tired of these Negroes waxing strong. I'm tired of these Hebrew Israelites, man. You understand me? Overthrowing us through their might, through their strength, through their power of the Lord. Right? Verse 16. And he said, when ye do the verse Salak, forgive me. Verse 17. But the midwives feared God. What did he say? But the midwives feared God. So these midwives was too scared to carry on with this damn treacherous ass deed that Pharaoh gave them. Right? These midwives said, hold on now, we fear the Lord. We understand what you're saying. You're Pharaoh and all, but we fear the Lord, the Heavenly Father of heaven and earth. Right? And did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. You understand me? So there were some midwives who had the spirit of the Lord upon them, who said, look, we ain't going to do as Pharaoh said. We're going to save them. Verse 18. And the king of Egypt called for the midwives and said unto them, why have ye done this thing, and have saved the men children alive? And the midwife said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are lively, and are delivered ere the midwives come in unto them. Right? Because the Hebrew woman, right? It shows you that it's a different spirit than the Hamite woman. The Hebrew woman, you understand me? She's supposed to speak up for her Lord. She's supposed to speak up for righteousness' sake. She's supposed to have that nurturing for her children. You understand me? You ain't supposed to sit down and let anybody tell you any old thing. Oh, yes, sister, well, you understand me? It's going to be this amount. And you understand me, sister? Well, sister, you got to bring your kids here. And no, the Hebrew woman supposed to have the spirit of the Lord upon her. She's supposed to be protecting her children. She's supposed to be protecting her household. She's supposed to be under subjection of her husband, under the righteous authority of the Lord. Right? So the Hebrew woman going to be lively. She's not just going to be she's not just going to sit there and not say, no, she's supposed to stand up for her children. Speak up like, nah, you ain't killing. Give my motherfucking child. You ain't doing none of that. So like, excuse me, you understand? But I'm just telling it like it is, right? I'm breaking it down to you in layman's terms. Right? Verse 20. Therefore, God dwelt well with the midwives, and the people multiplied and waxed very mighty. And it came to pass, because the midwives feared the Most High, that he made them houses. That's beautiful, right? And Pharaoh changed all his people. Salaki. Verse 22. And Pharaoh charged all his people, saying, every son that is born ye shall cast into the river, and every daughter ye shall save alive. So at the conclusion of the first chapter of Exodus, what did Pharaoh say? And Pharaoh charged all his people, all of the Egyptians, right? The Hamites, the Canaanites, things of that nature, and saying, every son that is born ye shall cast into the river. So every son, all the firstborn sons, cast them into the river. Put them to death, man. Every son that is born, cast them into the river. Just drown them. You understand? Don't make no mention of them, right? Tell them you going to take their child to the back area, right, to do some tests or to clean them, and then throw them in the river. That's how they going to be doing you brothers and sisters nowadays. As the time draweth near, they're going to be telling you, you understand me? Yeah, come on, let's give birth. And then what? Because they know I'm not going to tell you everything, but certain things has to happen, right? And Pharaoh, right? Ye shall cast into the river, and every daughter ye shall save alive. So with that being said, this is the first chapter of the book of Exodus. I'm going to continue on reading this great, powerful book of the law, right? And I pray to the Most High that you all join me and continue to be builded up in the spirit. So with that being said, I'm going to say the water Yahweh, Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahweh, to water all praises and honor.